Welcome to Frequently Asked France Questions, the series where I share things I learned about immigrating to France the hard way so that you don't have to. In today's episode, bank accounts. How do I open a bank account in France? Well, you've arrived in France, and now you're looking for a place to store all your tens of euros. How do I open a bank account? Do I need to wait till it's a blood moon? Will it cost me my soul? Well, maybe. It depends on how much your soul is worth to you. The truth is, opening a bank account in France is quite easy on paper. All you need is some ID, proof of your residency status, proof of your address in France, and proof of income. Showing proof of income might sound a bit weird and intrusive, but basically in France, if you want a bank account, the French bank wants to know if you have money and where it is. The reason I said that it's easy on paper is because, like a lot of things in France, it can depend on who's sitting across from you at the desk. Maybe they've had a bad day. Maybe they don't really understand how financial structures work in your country of origin. Maybe they're just an asshole.
I see you would like a bank account. But first, you must complete for me a series of impossible tasks.
The biggest piece of advice I can give you is just remember that opening a bank account in France is not going to be as easy as arriving to a bank help desk with a massive wad of cash. If that's you, good for you. Where you're from can also play a significant role in how easy it is to get a bank account. For example, I know a lot of Americans find it quite hard to open bank accounts in France, and I think this is because of the nature of how America taxes its citizens that live abroad. So in cases like this, the bank might ask for additional documentation, like a tax return. Just remember, it might not be easy to open a bank account in France, but it's not impossible. If a bank does reject you, they actually have a legal obligation to tell you why. So remember to ask, because you may have been rejected because of something that's a really easy fix. Also remember that banks are private institutions, and just because one says no to you doesn't mean they all will. Like with anything, sometimes you just need to shop around until you get the service that you want. The good news is that once you have an account with one bank, you can pretty much move over to any bank you like. So it can be a good idea at first just to go with the easiest bank to get an account with. If you don't speak French, it can also be helpful to take somebody with you who does. It took me a little while to get my own bank account, and once I actually got everything together and they gave me that little certificate with my account number, I cried. That's a true story. But now I can keep my lack of money in one convenient place.